one more thing I want to bring up. John Arthur's not here, so that's good and bad. Good for me. We, emergency management, is starting to get concerned about radio communications. It's getting bad. And when I mean bad, it's getting bad to the point where I'm almost at the point of worrying someone is going to get possibly critically injured. It's a far shame where it used to be. Marion County was well known throughout the state that we could communicate. I could talk to dispatch from Horse Cave. I could talk to dispatch up in the Cincinnati, Kentucky restaurant. When you come into the state on the south side of Cincinnati, I can talk to them. I could be out here at Walmart and I can't reach a bloody person. Big difference. I know a lot of people will say, well, we've gone to the narrowband. And the narrowband doesn't throw it off that much. And it's getting pretty bad where EMS rescue, even the sheriff, cheating out here, that there's a lot of times there's no communication between the responder and dispatch because of problems that are foreseeing that have not been fixed. We'll get a temporary repair here, but we need to seriously start looking at something. I think we need to start doing something a bit more than just having RCS. I would like to get another agency to come down and do some looking, because that's the only way we're going to get probably better compliance and a truer quote as we have outside competitors maybe thinking they can get this. I have nothing against RCS, but we've had them for the last couple of decades, and it's deteriorating. We've been here a lot, but it's not getting better.
Can you get out from down there, Robbie?
It's as bad now as it was in the early 90s whenever we had to tire there behind old B. I mean, it's just, and narrowband and stuff, it's a lot of it. But I mean, it's just, I don't know what the deal is. And you know, they done the study, and I think it's about 1.2 million to make it what we need. That's a whole lot of money. I mean, so
Who did the study? Who did the study?
But RCS, I mean, you know, I'm like Jerry, I don't know really who you can officer because, but I think we need to look at it. But it's something that needs to be done. It's just a matter of time. The way our call volume is now,
So it's mainly equipment is what
And just
is mainly your downfall?
tire
The
location.
tire location.
Okay, you think about this, you all have been here most of your lives. We got one primary tower in this county. All right? We don't have, what would you say, maybe 60% coverage in the county? Or would I?
I'd say it's problematic.
All right, let's say if it's at the worst, I'll give you 75%. So it's 75% coverage on the best day. Now you take away radial strength, power, amplitude, modulation, and you add on to that corrosion of coaxes, because some of this stuff's been around for a couple of decades. Outdated equipment. So you might be down to, I'll give you 50%. That's being generous. So 50% of the time when you key that mic up, it's going to work. The other 50%, you might get static or you may not get nothing. And I think that's where we are. I'm worried. I've been in this for 3.5 decades. I'm starting to get worried. Because there's times when they have a run, and because you know where I live, I can pick up my radio from my house, and I cannot reach Lebanon. I cannot reach Lebanon. And I'm 5 miles, 5.5 miles from PD. Probably 7, 8 miles from the tower. That's getting pretty.
It's the one on Danville Highway is our primary, isn't it? Tire.
Primary tower, as far as I know, it still is at the old county dump site.
Sulphur Springs out there.
That's right on top of the hill there.
Yeah.
You're talking about using handheld?
Oh, handheld and my mobile unit. And I got a 45,000 watt, 45 watt.
I don't understand because, I mean, I can reach, our repeaters are in St. Charles, behind St. Charles School on the tank.
Yep.
There's not one spot in this county that I cannot call for that is on Leaf Run Road, down in the valley. And it's not about a half a mile span. And I can call any place, I can call the Gap Knob, I can call all those places.
Well, let me ask you guys, can y'all talk
Oh, we
to
put
one another
another
across
one down
county?
there somewhere.
Pretty much. We get up toward Casey County line, it gets.
That's what I'm saying, I've been out with the county foreman riding a truck before on his radio, all across whatever, and he talks to the county barn like it's me and you talking. So I don't understand what's going on here.
Okay, Raleigh. Raleigh Road is bad. Sections of gravel switch on bad, Breakfastville. You get down by Mother House. From the Mother House out to the county line there on 152 on the far side of Baker's Mark. That is a flipping gamble. Same with 527 from North St. Francis going to Holy Cross there. There's 3-4 miles there. You can't reach nobody.
Well, the PD's having the same problem too. I mean, they're.
The local, I'm not pointing fingers. I'm not trying to lay blame on anybody. But every time I speak to the other magistrate about it, the first thing is, well, it's just the narrowing of the band. No, it's not just narrowing the band. It's everybody else is having a little bit of problems too. But when we start losing our modulation and amplification, and you can't reach 10 miles down the road, there is a problem going on that needs seriously to be addressed.
Y'all use the same repeaters or y'all use different equipment or, like, do y'all go through the same thing, same tires, the same?
Well, each repeater is different. Each channel has its own repeater.
That's what I'm wondering, it's just different.
I mean, your antennas are different elevations on that tire out there too.
So they're not using the same equipment you guys use, they're going through a different channel, different repeater. Same with Jimmy, he's got Jimmy Mudd's water cup.
When they put the sheriff's deal down in St. Charles, did that help you? I guess it's y'all's repeater or equipment, when they moved it from the tire up on Scott Creek, they moved it to St. Charles tank.
He did have to look at it. He's got some issues, just some places I think that, and I don't know why, but on Hamilton Highway, have issues. And I don't understand that.
I know with the handhelds now, we're not gonna talk very far, 5 miles, right, about it, away from the repeater or with each other. If I've got a handheld, you've got a handheld, we get 5 miles apart, that's all good. I don't think it's going to start through that repeater. But we don't have that expensive of a system. That's what I don't understand. The system we got is not that expensive. I can talk, if I go Lexington, I can talk clear to Lawrence, I can talk back to my base clear to my.
We used to be able to talk from the hospitals to dispatch. Louisville, Lexington,
Y'all got RCS too, didn't you?
Yes, we do.
but this is something that we could probably talk about later, because all we're gonna do is just burn the wick right now.
But we just know there's a problem. We'll just have to. We have met.
Dig into it.
That's something we need to start talking about, or maybe a few of us get together and start putting that together, come with some ideas and start hashing it out.
We have met. Like I say, RCS did have give us a look at and kind of explain some of the problems they had. So maybe we can just get a committee back up. Robbie was with me when we met, so it was John Thomas and some of the city officials also. So we'll look into that and see what's going on. Maybe we can figure out what Jimmy's got out here. It don't sound like it's near as expensive as what we looked at there. So.
It's not, but I mean, I'm not speaking for the board, but I don't think it'd be a problem.
So can you put multiple repeaters?
But it would depend on what kind of system you get.
I mean, like what you all use.
I think they were, in that study that he done, was actually going to give us, I think, 4 tires. You're going to use this tire, I think, one in, up on Bentley Ridge, use water tire there, St. Charles, and come out here off of Bluegrass, say your tire out the Animal Highway. And, just the study that he done, and the range, only blank spots you would have was going to be over around Braggerville up, you know.
All the way up 337, I think is blind,
Well,
then.
I mean, but it was even going to look like that. It was going to, go on out 49, Travis Creek. You know, when you get way back up in the hollers there, and I don't care what kind of system you put up, there's some places out there you're just not going to get any reception. It's just not possible.
What he showed that they had proposed, there was that spot, and I think there was one down in Dry Fork that he couldn't get out, so. But it does cost a lot of money. I mean, that's a big project to.
But it's taken it to a system that you have departments here in the county that have the radios with the capability of being digital, and some that are just still analog radio. And this system that you're putting in was going to give you the ability to do both. That, I think, is where the expense comes in. I know my department, for example, in the past probably 6-7 years, any radio equipment I've been buying has been digital equipment, or the ability to be digital, simply because that's where everybody's swinging to. The use of it's unreal. I've got a guy there, Stevens, works for me part-time, and he sits in our station on a handheld, top to bulletin, in a metal building. I can't sit in my station on my handheld, top of this tower right here. I mean, it's
Just old. That's basically all you can say about it. It's old equipment.
that may be the, coax or cracks and antennas. There's a lot of things I think that are added to it. Then it goes to how much do you want to spend to fix that versus going ahead and doing what you need to do.
Get the price on the whole. You get some comparisons to what you can do and can't do. Yeah.
Hey, Keith, start hunting up a grant.
Yeah, Keith.
Start chasing a grant down, Keith.
Kay, you got anything?
I do have more, we talked about it before, the kennel system, they hold the dogs in a temporary cage when the dogs come in from the ISO unit. We talked about it rusting out, but now it's completely gone, the doors won't shut. On it, we had an incident where the doors weren't locked properly, somebody got hit this week. Sitting totally sideways, we can't straighten it up because there's nothing at the bottom. But this is a system that was built from Taylor County Fence Company, but I was just gonna go to Tractor Supply and see if we can't make it measure out with just regular dog kennels, because that's basically what it is. It's all connected together. But it's not holding the dogs properly, and that's where they come in on intake. And it's good,
Is that back there by the incinerator building, back first building on
Yeah, you go through the big gate, there's the 2 rows of kennels, they're just,
on the concrete there?
it's on the concrete pad. They were never attached to the concrete, so now it's at the point, there's one big dog in there, he moves the whole system, and then all the doors pop open, because it's, there's nothing left at the bottom of it. It's all rusted out.
So what do we need?
Who can look at it? Taylor County Fence, or who can you get
So
to?
that's where this system come from, but I think it can be made to work with kennels like Tractor Supply.
Okay.
And I think it would be, they custom built this system, but I don't know why it couldn't work with the smaller kennels at Tractor Supply, if I measure it out right.
Okay.
We got the heavy enough gauge, the
They do.
bar on the bottom.
It's gonna cost more than a normal dog kennel, but these are heavy, they're heavy gauge wire.
They're probably cheaper than the other one though, probably.
It was gonna come out a lot cheaper, plus the system we have is not really it's not gonna hold, if the dog really wants out of it, they're gonna get out of it. But the kennels are Tractor Supply. supply. I've never had a dog.
How much are they?
I haven't priced them yet.
Yeah,
I'm
get
gonna go price them tomorrow.
look how, see how many, you need more than one, you need a couple.
It would be 6 divided kennels, there's, they're small, there's a small,
Yeah.
only like 4 foot wide, because we just use them for hover babies.
Yeah.
For cleaning and for like quarantine dogs. So I was gonna measure it and then go down there and see how many panels we would, what it costs.
Yeah,
If we do it like that, it's something we put together ourselves.
yeah. It'd be a lot
look-
cheaper than Taylor
Yeah,
County.
just look into it, see what they are, and we'll go from there. Under old business, new business, consider approval to place Mary Hutchins and Travis Mattingly into the 2 approved full-time booking positions on night shift at the detention center.
Motion. Yes.
Bishop. Yes. Well, yes. Mr. Wicker.
Yes.
Does anybody else have anything?
Pay the bills.
Lisa,
No.
where do we stand on the cul-de-sac, and we heard anything else back from them? Okay.
That's one thing I would like to do is, like to give $300 to the Handicap Association for their annual Christmas party.
I may want to help a little bit if y'all just calm down a little.
There's plenty.
I mean, come on, guys, give me some time. Judge, I'd give 100 to that also, and would ask that the rest of the court consider doing the same.
Probably should do it.
I
There's
would.
22 of them altogether, so
You got, is that enough to do
I
what you
think
That
that's
enough?
enough. I think that's enough right
Is
there.
yours enough that me?
No, I think we'll be good.
All right, okay, I'm good.
It'll
can't
be
take it
fine.
back now.
If we don't need it,
You can't get it back. You get frozen in your
300
mouth.
for me and 100 for Steve.
Mr. Wicker.
Yes.
Mr. Bishop. Mr. Twelve.
Yes.
Mr. Masters.
well, sure.
Unanimous.
Anybody else have anything?
We did pay the bills and additions,
No, we
didn't we?
haven't yet.
Saw one of your employees in the paper this week. Staff.
Yep.
Very good deed. Some bone marrow to somebody. So that was a
That's
great,
good.
great thing for her to do, help people out. So. There is a concert tonight at Center Square. I think it's tonight and tomorrow night.
That's Angelica Hall you talking about?
But yeah.
Center Square got something else.
Yeah, Angelica, I'm sorry.
That's what I thought.
That'll be tonight and tomorrow night, and also there's a free concert at the St. Joe Community Center, 6 o'clock. It's a free event, St. Joe is, so.
Is there any way we can all get together and see if we can do a concert? I mean, it might not be as bad as you think.
I'd say it would. Might not be good either. I got some spoons and a jug. and
What about lip syncing? Lisa can sing and we'll lip sync along.
Before we do that, make a motion to pay the bills with acceptance.
Second.
Mr. Twelve.
Yes.
Mr. Masterson. Mr. Bishop. Yes. Mr. Wicker.
Yes.
Unanimous.
MTA, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you all.